Hi. I kind of want to do something different today, because timing is just not timing. Hopefully I can get like another type of vlog out next week, but I kind of wanted to see if this is gonna work. I just want to talk. I can ramble on, and I feel like just having a conversation with you guys would be great. I have mentioned this before, but things just keep escalating for her. Tate McRae, I just recently viewed my February Wrapped, and genuinely she's the only artist that I listened to all of February. I had Beyonce in there and like some other artists as well, but I had her up there at 138 minutes. Mind you, she released the album the second to last week of February. Actually, she released the album on Friday, February the 21st. There was only 7 more days. I listened to 138 minutes of her music in 6 days, 7 days, however much it was. And she is still the only artist that I've been listening to. Sorry, we have green grapes on the menu. She really is the only artist that I'm currently listening to right now. I don't know why. Usually, I never really resonate with an artist as much, but the music that she just came out with, So Close to What, it's just been hitting the soul, and I don't know why. It's good music. I'm tired of seeing the forced hate on Tate McRae. I don't know why it's happening. Like, okay, I see it, but I really don't see it. Like, I really don't see it. Why are we hating on her? Her album hit #1 for a reason. Let's give her props. Her music is not bad. It just might not be your taste. And I can't do anything to fix that. But I'm gonna keep streaming her music. And that's on me. And I gladly will. Speaking of that, I really want to go to a concert. I want to go to Miss Possessive concert, the tour. And it's in February, and I don't want to go by myself, so I'm hoping I get someone to go with me. But that would be another great experience to finally like see her in person. But yeah, I'm really loving her music right now. I'm proud of her and everything that she's accomplished within the last like month. It's literally been like, I don't want to say life-changing for her. SNL, Jimmy Kimmel, like she's doing her thing. I'm excited to see what's coming next for her as well. I feel like, I don't know if this is like a solo experience, but I've been living in my house for almost 8 years now, and it still feels very empty. The only things that I've like bought to like spice up my room is a painting. Other than that, walls are blank. I have a mirror, I have my Snorlax hanging, and then my desk with my computer and stuff on it. But like, it's not really interesting. My room feels very boring and very empty and very not me. But like, I right now don't really want to spend the money on it because I want to move. Because of like, I don't like living with my mother, and I do. I love my mom, but I kind of do really want my own space. But like, that's not until like way later on to the future. I do want to kind of get like a solo living experience, if that makes any sense. So I'm going to New York in November for my birthday week. I'm kind of nervous. More than likely I am going with someone, but if something falls through and I somehow go with no one and I go by myself, I'm gonna have the hotel booked, I'm gonna have the flight booked. I'm not canceling it. I already have the week off of that week for work. Like, it's in the plans. I'd just be scared to navigate New York by myself because I've never been there. But like, I think it'd also be like really fun and like a really good adventure. It's so far away. I have so much time to prepare. I'm just so excited. I'm excited to see what outfits I can curate by the time November gets here, I still have to plan out what I'm gonna do, because I know all the touristy stuff, but I don't want to do the touristy stuff for the most part. I kind of want to do like, I want to find some local spots, you know, see what it's like living there. That's basically why I wanted to go to New York, is just like, if I spend a week there and see how I like it, I'll know if I actually want to commit to moving there or not. Because like, through other people's point of views that I've seen online or with my friends that have either visited New York or lived there previously, it's all been mixed opinions. But like, I feel like you should know, like, I feel like when you think about living somewhere, the place that you're meant to be is always going to be calling out to you. And as much as I love Florida so much for its beaches, and it's just like very culturally open and diverse. And there's a lot of things to do here. I don't think I could spend the rest of my life here. And I don't know why. It's just like, if I'm not living in the city of Tampa, if I'm not living in the heart of St. Pete, if I'm not living on a Disney resort, or I'm not staying at a $3.5 million apartment in Miami, I'm not living life correctly here, or like good here. And for a very long time now, I've had this calling for New York. Even since I was little, I've been obsessed with like clothes, fashion, even weirdly enough, the corporate space. And I know that that's literally what New York is. It offers all of that. But like, I don't know, it's just been calling my name since I was little, and I really want to go. And you know, I was like, what better time than now? So I'm getting everything sorted to go and visit New York in November, and I'm really excited. Speaking of things closer coming up, I'm going to go see Tyler the Creator next weekend. I cannot wait for you guys to see the outfits I have planned with me and my 2 other friends. We're gonna eat down. The fits are gonna be fitting, and that's happening next weekend. And then that same weekend, on that Sunday, we're hanging out as well. And then the following weekend, I have a fashion show to go to for Balmain. One day I'll walk, but for right now I'm viewing. That's gonna be super exciting because I've never experienced that before, let alone being a luxury brand. Like, to me, I feel like Balmain's not even talked about enough. I feel like the brand over the years have like kind of like fallen off. Not in like a rude sense, but like the media never really shines light on Balmain anymore. I would say the same thing for like Versace, Chanel. Like, those brands have kind of like not really shown off any new things, and they're kind of like falling behind in the fashion world with these other companies who are taking advantage of the times and switching up and trying new things. Anyways, that's happening the week after Tyler the Creator. And then this month, I'm booked and busy every single weekend. And then on top of that, I'm going to the gym consistently again. So I'm also busy on Tuesday mornings, Thursday afternoons, and Sunday afternoons. But since I'm gonna be out of my house for every Sunday to come, I'm gonna have to figure out a way to be active on those days. I might go for a run in the morning or something. I don't know. But beyond that, besides my November trip, I got nothing planned. But knowing me and my friends, something's gonna pop up. And every vlog you guys see me post, every night out, the night out series that I have going on, they're all spontaneous. Never planned. Not a single one of those videos was planned to happen that night or anything like that. Like, I guess going to the fair was semi-planned, but like we didn't even know if we were gonna do that for sure or not. So like it was not really planned. Moral is, none of them are planned. Everything is spontaneous with my friends, and I love that about it. Love that about them is that nothing ever has to be planned. Like, literally 2 days ago, I texted the group chat. I was like, hey, what is everyone up to today or doing tonight? Everyone said they were gonna be free. So I was like, okay, let's go like watch a sunset at the beach or something. Cause like, it's not hot enough to be in the water, but it's nice to be on the sand. Sunset's at like 7:30 and we weren't gonna be able to like meet up until like 8. So we just went out to dinner. We had dinner. It was great. The food was amazing. I'm not really a huge fan of seafood, but I had seafood and it was good, so I'm not mad about it. And then the other weekend we went to the club. I don't think I'm ever gonna show that. I just don't think it's YouTube appropriate. But like, the club that I went to was like more of a country club, like line dancing. It wasn't really like hip hop or anything, but like, I'd still get copyrighted either way it goes. So, I can't do that ever. But like, that does happen sometimes. And then other times I'm just home. A lot of the time I'm just home at work. I'm at work every day except for Tuesdays and Sundays from 7 to 3. Our building just got remodeled, so at least I'll have a new environment to work in for at least a week before I get tired of it. I'm happy with just how everything's unfolding right now. Just in general and like YouTube, because while I might be not hitting numbers, I still find so much joy in making videos and content. It's like more for myself than anything else really. It's like having like a public diary of just like documenting my life, and I feel like it's really fun to just be able to make content out of that. But like, obviously I know I'm not gonna see big growth now. It's 5 years, 6 years out, how most people start out. And I'm just waiting for the day, but I'm gonna keep going because it's truly something that I want to do and I want to live through. It's been my dream since I was little to be a YouTuber. At first it was looked down upon by society because it wasn't like a real job, but now that people are making bank off of it, now everyone's trying to do it. Which, okay, before I even go further into why I'm even doing this, I don't care for the fact that everyone's doing it. I'm very happy that everyone's doing it. It's just I'm saying that the space is just more competitive now. So I'm trying to work on having my own voice in a very saturated niche. With being just a lifestyle creator, I unfortunately do not see a lot of like black males in the space that I'm in. I would say that like my biggest influences are my fam and Julia. They are both, they're the only two YouTubers that I truly wait and tune in for every week. But I think they have inspired me the most to feel comfortable in doing what I'm doing. Because they kind of post the same kind of like lifestyle content, vlogs, just like weekly update videos, stuff like that. And that's kind of what I want to do. But I feel like I'm kind of alone in the space that I'm in because one, I don't have anyone in close quarters with me that's also doing content creation, because like, it would be fun. It would be a lot of fun to be able to grow with someone else. But like, also I do need my own name, my own voice. So I guess this is like the best way I can do it. But I'm currently like struggling a lot with trying to stay consistent on other social medias that aren't YouTube. For example, TikTok. When I started YouTube initially, back in January, I think it was January, or it was November. I don't really remember when I started my YouTube channel, but I was posting maybe twice or like 3 times a week, and for me at the time that was consistent. On TikTok, just like either just making random videos or like promoting my YouTube video in any way possible. Just trying to get viewership over here. I kind of stopped, and it hurts to see how much it can help me, and then I'm just not taking advantage of it. So probably very soon I'm gonna make another account, start fresh, make a new fresh account, and then just try to post consistently. I don't think I could do legitimately like twice every day as of right now, but I might be able to post once every day. And I feel like for me right now, that's enough. I just have to think of some ideas for TikTok and Instagram Reels. And it necessarily doesn't have to be like these big ideas, but like just like clips or just random things that's happening in my life. Like I need to start being a content creator. Because like I think I film only the things that I'm going out or I plan to do. I feel like I should level it back home and film everything, because everything is content and I'm so aware of that. But sometimes I feel like maybe this is just gonna be boring to put in my video, but everything I can make content if I do it right. I think my favorite thing about even just like doing YouTube and TikTok and Instagram is like the editing process, for me at least. I know that a lot of people dread editing videos because it's very time consuming, I'm not gonna lie. But I have so much experience with working with Adobe, Premiere Pro, and After Effects. I think that the editing process is really fun and very easy for me because I'm just so fluid in the workspace that both of these programs provide. But I kind of want to start learning other things because, like, for example, my thumbnails, like, I think I could improve heavily on those. I don't know technically what I want them to look like, but like I have an idea in my head, so I kind of like need to brainstorm those. But really just am taking this whole social media content creation thing one day at a time because that's all I can do. But I really hope that everything works out in the end. And in the future, I hope that wherever I am, YouTube has given me the opportunity to give back to other people and family, because that's truly why I'm doing it. I love documenting my life. I feel like it's just very nice, and it feels again like a public diary that I can just express myself to the world, and I feel like it's really fun. And two, let's claim it, when I am successful in this career and I'm able to take the money and give it out to other people who may need it more than I will, that's where I'll feel like I've made it as a YouTuber. So when I'm able to give back to a community, I think that's just like the most powerful thing someone could do with money. I don't understand why people hoard money. Like, I understand saving, investing, that sort of thing, but like when it comes to you having an excess of money, why not give back? I think it's a waste of time, a waste of money for you to do that without giving. Like, it's just, why not? If you have $1 million sitting in the bank, dropping $1,000 to a local foundation is not gonna hurt you. That's what I think that's it for episode 1 of Bedside Diaries. It was nice talking to you guys. I really enjoyed that. But I'm gonna try to make this a consistent series, just like talking about whatever on my mind. I don't know how often I'm gonna be posting this type of video, but just whenever I feel like I just want to turn on the camera and talk. But as of right now, it is currently 9:40, and I have to edit this video to go up tomorrow. So wish me luck and good night.